God bless you guys. You are watching Forged by Fire, and this is Daniel. Now, I am on my way home today, and I am seriously having a prayer session with the Lord right now because, I have issues with my car, and the transmission, looks like it's going out on it. And I have an extended warranty that I purchased when I purchased the car. And I just dropped it off at the dealer and with a loaner car. And usually how it goes is that they try to look for any reason not to cover it under the warranty and try to just hit you with it. And of course, a transmission, it's very expensive. Transmission at a dealership is 3 times as expensive. So it kind of, I'm really having faith and praying, and I go, Lord, I believe in you. I believe that you're a righteous God and you're a just God, and you're going to get this transmission covered under the warranty. You're going to favor my vehicle, favor the people that are looking over my vehicle, Lord, that they can see that it's in need and that it should be covered under the warranty. And because I'm not in a financial situation in which I can go ahead and just pay for a new transmission. But I wanted to talk about this because this is some of the things that we go through in life where we don't know what to expect. And based on the history of how things work with those particular things, what to expect is negative in our lives. And in this situation, it would be this, people know out there that, you have warranties, but the dealer always tries to pick your pocket. And not all dealers, but the majorities that I've been through in my life always try to do that. So I'm kind of like leaving the vehicle because I need to. For some of you that don't know, right now my vehicle is my source of income. And without a vehicle, I don't have an income. And for what I do, for the time being. But the devil will try to steal your joy and to tell you that, having faith and praying about things and not, it's pointless because things are going to happen regardless. And I don't believe in that. I believe that our destinies are not pre-written, because if they were pre-written, we wouldn't have the free dominion, the free choice that God has given. I believe the destinies is what we make of it based on the decisions that we make. So if I'm a Christ follower and I trust in Him, I'm setting a completely different destiny for myself that I would if I didn't follow Christ. The outcome might be different. It's like the consequences to the decisions you make. I can make a decision that I want to drive the car into a tree. My consequence to that might be death. Or I can make the decision to drive straight on the road, which my consequence would be another day of life, per se, right? So we can't let the enemy steal our joy and lie to us and tell us that, things are going to happen because they're going to happen, period. No. I think that if you believe in the Lord and you have faith in the Lord, regardless of what the outcome is, God has a purpose and plan. When you give the wheel to the Lord, you may not understand why He's turning on this particular street when you're used to turning in another street. But when you look at the path, think about it. I can drive straight and say I'm going to get there maybe sooner rather than take another place, but it might be a bumpy ride. And in those bumps, it might be damage, to your vehicle. It might be damage to you, per se, just to give you an example. And then you give God the wheel, and God goes and takes a turn beforehand. Well, God, this is going to take longer. I don't understand. We need to get to where we need to go. Why would you take this road? And you're talking, and on this process, it's a smooth ride the whole time through. God takes you to the places that you're not going to feel those bumps, and you're not going to feel destroyed. And because he has the wheel and there is a pothole coming up, he's able to swerve around it, so you don't feel the impact of a pothole and everything like that, and you get to where you need to go. That's what we need to do regardless of the situation. So I'm praying right now, and I'm praying, Father God, bless my vehicle, that I can go ahead and get a call later on today or tomorrow and letting me know, hey, you know what, they already found out the transmission is going bad. For them to tell me, you know what, it's covered under the warranty. All you have to do is pay your deductible, which I'm fine with, and we'll go ahead and take care of that for you. That's the call that I'm praying for. And if I get a call saying something otherwise, I'm still going to trust in God, and I'm not going to let it steal my joy, because I know that's what the devil wants to do. And I think every time I give way to the devil and to the enemy to steal my joy and to steal the blessing God has promised me, more things like this tend to happen. I mean, it's like a bully. He picks on you and picks on you and picks on you every time he knows that it bothers you. But the second that it doesn't bother you anymore, it's not really appealing for the bully to start picking on you. The second it's not doing any effect on you, that it's not really making an impact in your life, then he moves on to somebody else. I believe that's how the enemy works. The enemy's a bully. Picks on you, picks on your emotions, picks on your feelings, picks on your situations that you're going through in order to try to destroy you, because that's what he's here for. The word says that the devil came to steal, to lie, and to destroy. No, I'm sorry, to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Okay? He lies too. Okay? To steal, to kill, and to destroy. And so then, if we know that's what he's here for, why would we expect anything less from him? So I'm making a promise right now that regardless of what the call says, I pray and have faith in the Lord that he's got the wheel. Not that he's going to make sure that everything's covered. That's what I pray for. I go, God, let everything be covered. Great. But if God has a better plan for him, for myself and my life, and he has something better vehicle-wise or whatever it is that he's doing, then things are going to happen the way they are. Because God's in control. So, I got the garbage people coming. So, we need to trust in the Lord. We need to trust in what he's doing. And whatever the outcome is, know that if you gave God the wheel, there's a better plan. There's a better purpose that he has for you. Something better. Don't get discouraged. Don't get down. Don't get frustrated. Don't fight. I posted another video about a major failure that I did when I had an issue with an employee at a place that I was making a return on. And I failed in every aspect. And that's taught me a lesson, a reminder, because I already knew the lesson. I just didn't. In the moment that we're going through it, we tend to only see in one direction and not look around and see what God has already opened our eyes to see around us. That our fight is not against the world, and it's not against the people in this world, but it's against spirits that govern this world. And a lot of you may not understand what I'm talking about right now. Might be biblical gibberish to you guys, but the truth is that there's more than what we tend to focus ourselves on at times. When we have a situation with a person or a dispute or an issue, we tend to focus on that, and everything else doesn't matter when we go on the attack mode or in the defense mode. And God doesn't want us to do that. He wants us to trust in him, to instead of focusing on the situation. If you have to focus on something, let's focus on God. Say, God, I don't understand what's happening here or why this is occurring, but I trust in you, and I trust that you're a righteous God, and I am your son and I am your daughter. So therefore, I trust that you have my best interest in heart, and you will take care of the situation. And if we do that with a pure heart and honestly say those things, then the outcome totally changes in our lives. So those are my encouraging words for you guys today. Be encouraged regardless of the obstacle situation that you may be going through, or be encouraged regardless of the answer that you might be expecting and may not get. And rejoice if you do get the answer that you want. Rejoice in the Lord. Thank you, God, because you had this plan for me. You had control of it. You made it happen. And if it doesn't happen the way that you expected, rejoice either way and say, Lord, thank you, because it's because you have something better, and you're going to work this out. I may not have the money. I may not have the time. I may not have all these things that are required, But I trust in you that you will make it happen one way or another. I'm not going to even worry about it. I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to fight about it. I'm just going to go forward with it. Okay? And just trust in you. So those are my encouraging words. God bless you guys. Thank you for watching Forged by Fire, and I will see you guys in the next video. Blessings.